So we start from the end of commencing form. We're going to drop the arms for a moment and just focus into the legs. So my first move is to shift my weight over to the left side. Whenever shifting, I want to make sure that all of our weight is over here. We're not just having it, but we shift over all the way. Make sure the knee doesn't go over the toes. So I shift my weight to the left. I'm going to bring my right foot in, open at the hip. I step out across the tracks onto the heel here. So onto this 2/3 back of the heel, right about there. So again, I shift the weight over, bring the right foot in, I open at the hip, step out onto that heel at about a 45-degree angle. I'm gonna turn that foot out, shift my foot back here, and settle in to my bow stance. One of the reasons that we slide on the heel instead of just stepping onto the heel is there's always a temptation to want to go forward when you're getting better at your Tai Chi practice. And that can lead to the temptation of leaving your knee over the toe, and we don't want that. That's a good way to injure yourself or at least be sore the rest of the day. And in our Tai Chi practice, we don't want to do that. So from here, by using that heel, I'm able to settle into a nice strong bow stance here. From there, I'm going to relax this back leg, bringing my front foot up. I'm going to turn it out. Now it's important that I shift the weight forward as it's going forward onto the foot so I can slide my left foot up and touch here. From there, my foot steps out onto that heel again. It's going to shift out, the foot turns, and I turn, settling in. Now you may have to adjust that back foot, and that's fine. At any point in the form, if something feels like it should move, let it move. Most important thing about Tai Chi, again, is to get the body moving the way it's supposed to. So if we go into a posture and you feel like something needs to move and it's not, let it move, just let it be. So from here, we're going to repeat, relax that back leg, bringing that left foot up. We're going to turn it out, shift the weight forward, so you can drag that right foot up. We kick out onto the right side, again, crossing the train tracks. Open the foot, settle it down, and shift into our bow stance. So that's a lot when we're explaining it up front, but let's put it all together here step by step, and you'll see what I'm saying. So again, we shift the weight over to the left, we bring the right foot in, we open up at the hip, step out on the heel, turn that foot, and shift in the bow stance. We lean back, opening up the foot again. I shift my weight forward so that it's all on this foot, so I can slide my left foot in. I step out onto the heel, turn the foot, drop it, and shift. I come back, open, step, shift out, step over again, and settle into my bow stance. We settle into our leg base. We shift over to the left, bringing the right foot in. I open at the hip, step out on that heel, turn the foot, shift forward. I lean back, open the foot, shift that weight to the right leg so I can bring the left leg in. I step out on the left, turn the foot, shift into bow stance. I come back, I turn, I step, I kick out, turn again, and shift. So we end a commencing form right about here where our hands are by the dantian. The first thing we're going to do is split. So we're going to split out to the side. My left hand's going to come up, right hand's going to turn down, and I'm going to embrace the moon. So just like we do the embrace the moon in the workout videos, the same thing we're going to do here in the form with the arms. So the first thing we're going to do is split out. I'm going to turn that left hand up, right hand down. I'm going to embrace the moon here. My left hand's going to drop, right hand's going to rise. From there, we're going to follow that momentum just like we do in the embrace the moon drill. Right hand's going to come up, left hand's going to embrace the moon. Right hand this time drops, left hand rises. So we part the mane. Then that left hand comes up, we embrace, drop the left hand, raise the right, part the mane. Excellent, let's try it all together. So from the end of commencing form, we split, we embrace, drop the left, raise the right. Keep the right going. Let the left hold the bottom of the moon. We drop the right, raise the left. Left keeps going. Right embraces the moon. We drop the left, raise the right. Where you want your hands to be at the end of this is that your right hand, or your striking hand in this case, is always going to be right here at about face level, almost as if there were a mirror that you were looking into. Your other hand is going to gently rest as if it were on a banister. So you don't have to do anything with your arm. You're actually just going to let it drop down very gently and relax by your side. From the end of commencing form, we're going to split and shift. Step in and embrace the moon. We step out on that heel. As we turn, we allow that left hand to drop, right hand rises. From here, we lean back and embrace the moon. I'm going to shift the weight forward, bringing that left foot in. Step out on the left, we turn into our bow stance and part the mane. We come back and embrace. We turn, we step, we cross, turn again, shifting, parting the mane. From here, we split and shift, step in and embrace. I step out, turning the leg base so I can part the mane. I come back and embrace the moon, turning, stepping, crossing the tracks. I turn on my leg base and part the mane. I come back and embrace the moon, turning, stepping, crossing, turn those feet again, part the mane. Remember, as always, especially going into bow stance, never let the knee go in front of the toes. It's a good way to injure yourself. It's a good way to just be sore the rest of the day. So with that, take this forward, and I'll see you next time. Health, happiness, and harmony.